Alright, this is the start here for the Little Black Notebook. I'm going to give you a brief description on myself and then what the goal of this is going to be. Usually it will be on, usually it'll be point of view with these glasses here, but they only last a minute. So I'm going to film this one on my phone. The reason why I'm doing this is because I look up to a lot of guys like Alex Hormozi, Patrick Bet-David, Dave Ramsey, Graham Stephan, Jordan Peterson. But none of those guys are really like the average day Joe like me. So maybe I can help somebody like myself who's looking for a little bit of guidance, or be a role model to other people, depending what their goals are. So I'll go through a quick overview first. 24, 5'7", 175 pounds, living in Minneapolis, Minnesota. I graduated from the U of M with undergrad in business, graduate certificate in entrepreneurship and innovation. And I started my private pilot. I'm going to jump back into that now that I finished school. And I have a insurance license, which is done and brings us to it jobs. So throughout college, I graduated last month, December 2024. And hopefully these numbers will grow, but I average about $4,000 a month, 50 hours a week, or at least that was my goal. Sometimes going over, sometimes going under. Work at MSP. I'm an intern financial representative, and I'm also a valet driver. I apologize if I'm a little awkward. I don't really like talking about myself, which is why I'm not in a video, and then why I'll be anonymous, at least for now. Finances, I got $173,000 net worth, split between retirement, which is 2 Roth accounts, stocks, personal account that I manage myself, mostly indexes, and then $75,000 in the bank. Probably get a little bit of flack for that because it's not invested, but I'll explain all that later. Got about $12,000, or not $12,000, $1,200 for expenses per month. And hobbies, I named some of the guys who I liked before, but I listen to a lot of podcasts, books. I forgot, listen to Joe Rogan a lot. YouTube, go to the gym with a couple boys that I go to, also hang out with them, play some games every once in a while, and those are my hobbies. Planners, I have a daily planner and the ideation planner, which is the Little Black Notebook. And then here are some goals I wrote for myself. Don't mind, I wrote 5'8" in Mobile Brick Shithouse because I thought it was funny, but reading it again doesn't really sound that funny anymore. Career, I want to specialize in 2 jobs because having 3 part-time jobs is not very fun. I'm also going to start driving Uber here. Probably have too many eggs in one basket, and I'm not putting enough value to my time, but, live and learn. Finances, I want to get to $400,000 net worth by the end of 2027. We'll see how that goes. Aim of this, basically, to help others. I want it to be a living documentary, something I can look back at later, see my progress, develop skills while I do this, and help others, like I said before. People who are kind of like me, looking for guidance, and live a unique life that's not very popular. Hopefully this will give some encouragement to them so they can reach their goals, and whatever they call weird is what it is. Kind of weird, so it's all right. Keep me accountable for staying on track, especially when we get into the life goal, which we'll talk about in a second, and be a central tool. I'm going to show everything that I do and that I believe in, and hopefully I can later down the line create a central tool that everybody can use. But yeah, it's kind of hard to explain right now. What this is not a quick, sexy, get-rich scheme. I don't know if you can know from this setup here, but it also is not professional. It's kind of hanging out. It's not instructions. I'm not going to tell anybody what to do. I'm just going to say what I do. If you like it, implement it in your life. If you don't, then, I don't know, just have fun. Professional, kind of hit that one already. And principles. I want us to be honest and authentic. Don't be a sellout. And we'll get to that one in a second. Everything that I show and do is what I do. And later, if any opportunities come out later, I don't want money to cloud my judgment. We don't know how money is going to affect us until you actually have it. So products that if I ever make a website, products that I do put in there are the things that I do use and basically market it to myself. Everything's going to be cheap, affordable, should be quality. I mean, good enough for at least my quality, which is a little bit different, but we'll see how that goes later on. Oh, don't look at that. And what's this all for? Let's find the, here we go. Here's the life goal. All right. So it's going to sound crazy, but just stay with me. I'll just read the introduction. I'll do a whole thing on this later. But this inspiration of this goal comes from two ideas. Benjamin Franklin's 1789 donor story and the timeless proverb, give a man a fish and feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish and feed him for a lifetime. This vision is to create a $100 million perpetuity fund that will address the root cause of abject poverty by investing in education. The fund will be used to build schools, provide education materials, and empowering communities in developing countries. By prioritizing education, the goal is to help people develop skills and knowledge to lift themselves and the communities out of poverty permanently. This approach recognizes a utilitarian approach. In the short term, some people may not immediately benefit from the resources, as the resources are directed towards systematic long-term solutions. But over time, countless lives will be transformed. The fund will indefinitely last forever, providing support for generations to come. So we'll do a whole thing on this later. I kind of wrote this one out. For now, that's the introduction of myself and what the Little Black Notebook is going to be. I'm kind of awkward and don't really like talking about myself, so I apologize if I seem a little shaky and a couple screw-ups in there. But, man, that's what it is. So, talk to you guys later. Thank you.